on, man. Come on. I remember that day like it was yesterday, Tracy G.
And it was too much fun, man. The memory is right front and center. Yesterday.
Come on, man. At that time, this young man walked up in the studio. Unexpected. He didn't even know we was going to put him on the mic that day.
But he was ready.
He was ready.
Prepared.
Preparation and opportunity create success.
There it is.
And let me tell you something. At that time, I remember in the interview saying to him, we were just getting to know you. When you get on that Grammy stage, don't forget us. At that time, there was no Grammy nominations. There was no Grammy consideration. And if you fast forward now, this man has done so much work since then. He's written songs for the like of Keke Palmer, Victoria Monet, Ella Mai, Keith Sweat, Ariana Grande, Beyonce. There was an album called Table for Two.
Talk about it.
That won him a Grammy. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome him back to the show. This is truly a success story. This is why we do it. We met the man on his come up. He already had Grammy potential, right? He already had success in his DNA. He was just waiting for the rest of the world to tap into that frequency. And when he dropped that Painted, they tapped into that frequency. When he dropped that Candy Drip, they tapped into that frequency. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome him back to the show, but he's different. He's suited and booted. He's shining right now. Give it up for the one and only Lucky Daye. It's back.
It's our Lucky Daye.
Heather B couldn't be here today.
In spirit, baby.
He's different, and I just played that song, That's You, which is an incredible song. But before we get to that, how you been, brother?
I've been amazing.
Yeah.
I just been working. I've been focused and building myself, man. Like, and that intro, come on, man. Give it up for that intro.
Come on, man. Hey,
that's the best intro I've ever
it
had.
ain't written, brother.
Come on. I felt that.
It's coming from the heart.
Yeah,
I
all
appreciate
accurate.
that. Yeah, you know. I've been working though. Yeah, I ain't noticed all them accolades and all that, but you know, because there's so much more to do. There's so much more to do. So I'm literally focused on that, and it was yesterday when I was here, but tomorrow gonna be better.
It's gonna be better, man. What do you mean you don't all the accolades? So when you work with people like Beyonce and all these, you see it as work, just another notch on the belt, or?
Well, not work as in like 9 to 5 wake up work. I see it as in like purpose, like that's what I'm supposed to be doing. So I have to like give my contribute my part into that because I have such a big responsibility because my gift speaks volume, and I know that. I have to know that first. So I just see it as like, okay, I have to do this. I have to try my best to reach the highest level of this today.
Today, right?
Yeah.
You done that, by the way. That's an alert. I think there was an earthquake in Jersey, and people.
Everybody all right.
Touchdown everywhere.
People on the East Coast act a fool because of earthquake. I'm from Oakland, California. Lucky Daye. That ain't nothing. Earthquake ain't nothing. That's just like
nothing rattles you.
Yeah, what earthquake? Y'all tripping on earthquake? Anyway,
we can't diminish it though.
Where you from? New Orleans.
Yeah. Earthquake is nothing to me. Like when I felt the earthquake, I was like, oh, that's not a hurricane.
Oh,
I knew it was coming.
I like how you did that.
He is a writer.
This guy is good. That's, by the way, that's the name of his new single, HERicane. Wow. That guy is good. Wow. He's come a long way.
Gave us a segue and everything.
Fuck? You want to get to the single, dog? Is that what it is?
I mean, we can. You got the extended version of that shoe. I'm surprised.
Okay.
Nobody got it.
Nah, man. Well, first of all, salute to Baby Sam, the most important, influential, invested, committed CEO, boss in the business. That's Baby Sam.
Yeah.
Decades in the game. She's singing the lyrics to your song. Not only that, she sings the lyrics to every one of her artist songs.
Yeah.
This person, there's nobody more dedicated in the music business to the music than Baby Sam.
Yeah, undeniable facts.
Lucky Daye, I've been there. Longer than she's been there. So I watched her come up.
Come on.
Baby
we
Sam.
proud of you, Baby Sam.
Yeah, we proud of you, Baby Sam. Let's get back to you, man. Lucky Daye is here. I want to go back to, we didn't get a chance to talk about the Painted project, too. And I saw that you work with Babyface.
Yeah, yo. That was big.
Yo,
hell yeah.
Man, we didn't get a chance. How did that happen? And did he recognize your work?
Well, he did. And in the beginning, I was just like, in the beginning when everything came out, I was just like, whatever happens, happens. You know, I'm not gonna pressure it too much. Like it's whatever. And then noticing how Babyface loved my music so much, and then brought it to Earth, Wind and Fire, and then wanted to meet D-Ma, and then we all just started working. And then he did a song with LMA, and he did a song with Kiana Daye and Kalani. I told him at a Bruno Mars party, I said, bro, I'm impressed how you brought yourself back over and over and over and over, and I appreciate you involving me in that. So just being able to work with somebody great like that. Have you seen his hallway?
With the plaques on it?
Yo, he got signed plaques from Magic Johnson. I'm like, yo, he snuck into Michael Jackson and them show. That's how he began doing his thing. And like Earth, Wind and Fire, his story is crazy. But shout out to the GOAT, Babyface, for being so humble and quiet. And like he has nobody screaming his name, so I'm gonna scream it. Like
I scream it with you, man.
Yeah, nah, he the one.
What did you learn? Like that's one of the most masterful songwriters in history of R&B. Yeah, right.
In history.
So did you pick up on something new working with him that you implement now?
I definitely did. He made me feel like it was okay to go all the way. Like before we worked with the Earth, Wind and Fire collab.
Yeah.
We I never sung very hard. Like I never tried to belt because I felt like belting was kind of, nobody belting. Like maybe Usher.
Yeah.
And that's it. But he not really like Luther belting. But Babyface pushed me to like belt. And I have to say, like, he birthed the feeling that I put into That's You.
That's You, because you're singing in That's You on a whole nother level.
I've never sung that hard on a record.
Wow. And that's Babyface.
That's Babyface.
Influence.
Yeah, he pushed me,
Belting, for those who don't know that terminology, means to come from the diaphragm, right? And belt it out. You want to hear me belt? I could know.
Yeah, belting is real.
Belting is real.
You might hit the note, you might not, but it's gonna be loud.
When you listen to your vocal performance on That's You, and let's be honest, we had Joyner Lucas come up here recently, and we were talking about the Kendrick and the J. Cole and the Drake battle. And, and Joyner Lucas said, I can admit that Drake is better than me as an MC at this, but I'm better as a storyteller. J. Cole can do this, but I'm better at that. But there's nothing wrong with saying of somebody you think might could do something a little better than you.
Yeah, definitely.
Who, when you listen to that vocal performance, who can compete with that vocal performance in the R&B world? Who do you give credit to vocally that could compete with you?
That can compete with me vocally? Singing?
Yeah.
No one. I don't humbly, nobody.
Well, you just heard what I said. Joyner Lucas said it's okay to say if somebody could do as well. No?
I humbly believe that there's no male artist singing like me in R&B. They won't. Where's the belters? There aren't any. Like, everybody's singing soft and they timid and they scared. I'm really trying to just push the mode and make people do stuff that they stopped doing or forgot about doing or need to maybe evolve into doing. I'm the guy you put at the edge of the earth to see if it's safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the lukewarm person that just live
boiling hot.
I'll tell you if it's flat or not. I'm gonna come back.
What do you think people are scared of when you say they don't want to belt? Exposing their limitations?
I think to be able to do something like that, you have to perform it all the time. Consistency.
Okay.
It has to be part of you.
Right.
So to act like something is part of you that's not part of you is impossible to keep up. And I can do it. So and I can probably say I could do it, but like by the grace of God, like I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing.
Yeah.
I been singing since I was 3 or 4. Like it's literally in my blood.
Yeah, your uncles were singing, the moms were singing. I remember you telling it. The whole family.
My grandma was singing like. And they was like singing from emotion. It didn't matter about the notes.
Yeah.
I literally told my mom, I used to hate your voice. Like because it was all pinchy and all that. I didn't know what I didn't like, but it was like tone and stuff that I was getting into that I didn't understand. I was learning as I was learning. But my mom have one of the best voices I ever heard in my life, and I learned from her how to pick out certain things that I like and dislike in my voice or can improve. So I learned just like from watching everybody else that have the same gift as me, how to perfect my gift.
Shit, lucky Daye, man. This dude come a long way. Tracy, he did not dress like this. Promise
you. Gotta take it up a notch, bro.
It's a new era, man.
It's a new era?
It's a new era.
I like it, man. You look real R&B rock star-ish right here.
The new era looks good on you. From a technical aspect, Lucky, can you describe for us and for our audience what it looks like to prepare your vocal cords for belting and to sustain the power of your voice. Because it's not just you wake up and at any single random moment of the day, you can just go.
You know, it's not going to happen right now. The only way to work it. The only way to.
Boy, it's good. I like it.
Just in case.
The only way to actually do it, I sing all day, literally. I wake up and I yell across the house and call it a warm up. And people always telling me, especially music people, like, yo, you got to warm up, you got to relax on your voice, you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to not smoke weed, you got to do this, you got to do that. But I know my voice better than anybody knows my voice. I can feel it when it's off or when it's not off. And I know that yelling helps if I yell right. It depends where I put the yell. It's literally, you have to be with me to understand. It's not a warm up like do re mi fa sol la ti.
Yeah.
What is it like? Can you do the warm up here?
Ah!
No warning.
Fuck you.
Oh,
That's the warm up. So
that woke up the ancestors.
I didn't like the way that
I'm
felt.
warm.
I didn't
I'm
like the way that felt.
That was like that earthquake alert.
You asked. That's the warm up, yo.
Shit, dog.
That's the warm up.
That is not cute.
Nah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty.
Ain't nothing attractive about that.
You know what I'm saying? Be careful
But it
what you
works.
ask.
That's like fucking stepping on a tack. Anybody can.
Like a horror
The hell was
film.
that? Am I warm?
You warm.
Okay, all right.
That's all you gotta do, yo. You warm.
Lucky Daye is here, man. I love it, bro.
It was all right.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Anybody who was sleeping, that was your alarm clock
Yeah,
right
wake
there.
up, wake up.
You
Good
reminded
morning.
me. You had that song, "Roll Some More," was it?
Yup.
Roll Some
Yeah,
More,
yeah.
man. That was my man.
Great song.
Come on,
man.
yeah.
So you still an advocate then, huh?
Oh yeah,
Hell
no,
yeah.
I'm an R&B Snoop Dogg, man. I wake up, go to sleep, smoking like.
And then the
Let's-
joint with Victoria.
Let's talk about it from a different angle. Let's talk about cannabis, right? You know,
Mm-hmm.
because it's a big thing now with legalization. And it's patchwork legalization around the country. Certain states can, certain states can't. And it's almost like the code is, you know, it's big pharma is fighting against cannabis, but now people are investing in that too. I don't think I know people who use cannabis, and not all of them use it just to get high,
Yeah.
right? They don't want to use synthetic pharmaceuticals to treat some of their issues, so they use cannabis that tends to work for them. It doesn't work for everybody.
Exactly.
Is it for you that too? Is it to just be high and light, or does it give you some type of medicinal purpose?
No, definitely not.
I tried to.
No. It's literally. It started off as a social thing for me.
Yeah.
Like everybody I loved hanging around, they smoked, and one day, you know, when my first blunt came from my uncle. He left it in the ashtray. I was 14.
Damn.
He should have never left it.
Your uncle did that.
But people around me was smoking, and it was kind of like, you know what? I like y'all. I want to do what y'all do. You know, so maybe it was like a peer pressure thing. But some of those people, they're definitely not around, and I just kept that because maybe it gives me a feeling that I don't know. You know, and maybe. Well, it's another reason. Can I give you the other reason?
Absolutely, please, man. Sure.
You ain't gonna like this reason.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Damn.
my voice was too smooth at one point, and I didn't like it. I didn't want to sound like Tyrese. I didn't want to sound like Mario. I didn't want to sound like Music Soul Child. And everybody was always comparing me, and I used to have a problem with being compared. I don't care no more, but
Yeah.
it made me like want to get more raspy, and I love voices like Alicia Keys and Mary J. and like just people that had that like rah in their voice. Like I love Chris Stapleton, you know what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff. And I always wanted that heavy feeling because I'm like a smaller guy. So it gives me like power.
The weed?
Yeah, it give my voice power.
Right.
That's what you tell yourself?
It make me push.
It shifts
It
the
made me
vocal
push, man.
cords.
It made me push.
Weed to make you think that too. I know weed.
There you go. Bring it around. Bring it around.
Weed to tell you everything you want to hear.
Damn right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like weed to tell you to put on that pearl necklace. It's gonna look-
Don't be a hater, Calloway.
No, I like
on,
this
nah,
style.
Man, we had you righteous.
We have you looking great. Listen, man, I love this. I'm going to open up these phone lines right now. Lucky Daye is here. He talked about this song, HERicane, but it's spelled with H-E-R.
Yeah.
It is.
You've had some hurricanes in your life?
Yeah, no. Like, I try to write songs in triple entendres if I can.
Okay.
Double entendres, that's my my norm. That's at least. Triple entendres, like, okay, now I'm really writing a general song that I think everybody can like.
What is HERicane? What does that mean? What does that stand for?
The H-E-R.
Yeah.
the HER. I wanted to make it about a relationship, but the song itself is about being grounded in a chaotic relationship.
Okay.
Understanding like it don't have to be as complicated as it looks around you when you internally have yourself like your 10 toes in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like and that's what it's about. Like just me being myself and being able to be free and showing people this new version of myself and this other side of me. Not even other side, my whole self.
Your whole self.
It's my whole self.
Yeah.
When you learn a lot of things, think like Bruce Lee, right? If he learned all the martial arts, he's not gonna walk into jujitsu, jodo, or whatever you call that, and dojo and start doing karate. Like he's gonna do jujitsu, but he knows them all. So if I go to church, I'm gonna do church runs, I'm gonna do church courses, I'm gonna do church this. But this song and this album is all of me.
All of you.
It's not just me trying to be in the R&B box.
Yeah.
It's me showing them what I think the R&B box is.
Okay. You're redefining
Yes.
and pushing those boundaries.
Exactly.
I like that. Lucky Daye is here. And then I want to open up the phone lines. If you are in a chaotic relationship, right? But it seemed like it works for you. From the outside looking in, it looks like a mess. Ooh. It's chaotic, man. And even when you at home, y'all probably going at each other, but there's something solid in that works for you. I want to hear about your relationship. Share it with Lucky Daye. 888-742-3345. Lucky Daye is here. Got a new project coming out. Got a new album coming out this year. New single, HERicane, coming out when?
The 19th.
The 19th.
Got it done.
We talk about chaotic relationships. That's what HERicane is about. That seem chaotic, but actually got some solid foundation to it. Most people are thinking intimate. When I was thinking chaotic relationships, maybe you could share some stories, Lucky Daye. I was thinking about the amount of people when I first started in the business. I was surrounded by my partner, King Tech. Baby Sam knows King Tech. We broke a lot of artists together, right?
Talk that.
But we had like 7 guys around us. I could name them because they were our first family, and you just at that time you think this is who's going to be here at the finish line.
Man, I know that feeling.
Right, and as you working and you accomplishing goals, but there's some unsaid things that are happening. There's some unresolved energy that and then you don't want to confront it. You don't want to create tension. Some of us are a little passive aggressive, but you know in your heart that it's time to make a change. It's time for me to move on. And then the guilt lands on you. Damn, I gotta let Torch go.
Oh, don't.
Shit, he was my first intern. Now he my producer. You know, but damn it,
Torch. Why we all going through that?
Yeah, Torch a slight hater. I gotta let Torch go because he's a hater, right? This is just hypothetical, Torch. You're not really a hater.
Torch like, why it had to be me?
We know that catching strays over there.
Okay, all right, my bad, Torch. You didn't have the single. I'm mad.
I definitely feel that, bro.
But so did you experience that? Like, because you're not around the same people.
No, I'm not around the same people. I mean, I think it's an elevation, like, happening. A lot of stuff is changing in all aspects. Like, me, I'm all about evolution. Like, I like to think that I get direct messages from, like, whatever powers that be.
Yeah.
And I try to follow those messages. And I think it take a lot of integrity to have accountability for mistakes and stuff like that. So I'm big on like accountability, and I think the team around me should be big on accountability. So I mean, yeah, I have people that used to be around that's not around, friends that I love a lot, like even business people that I thought would be like with me, and it was very, very, very hard to like find the courage to embody who I'm supposed to be without them, sadly. And you know, I think every win reminds me that I made a good decision. Being here right now with you reminds me that I made a good decision. I ain't seen you since 2020, man. That was before COVID.
That was before COVID. Yeah.
You know, like that was Grammy time for me.
Yeah.
But
that's
I'm here. It was good to see you.
It was Grammy
I'm
time.
outside and I got the squad that I need with me. I got the friends that I need with me, and some of the friends that I kept. Instead of like getting rid of them, I found out where to put them.
There you go. All right.
Yep.
Without having to like get rid of them. You know what I'm saying? Because just because I'm evolving, don't mean I have to force them to evolve, and it also don't mean I have to get rid of them because they're not evolving. It's my job to know where they belong in my life.
Right.
So I mean, accountability is my thing right now, and we here, we present. So
I love that, bro. How do you tell a friend?
Back up.
Yeah. Can you use some words you chose? I know that's hard.
I mean, I choose words like, yo, man, what you like about me, yeah? Like, why you hang around me, you know? Like, what make you, why? Like, what is it? And just get people to explain how they see it versus how I think they see it. You feel me? I always think people want the best for me. I'm naive, I'm gullible, whatever. That's why I'm single. But
okay, you was single a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
too.
I was. I tried something, you know what I'm saying? And at the time I was in a growth spurt, so it was tough for somebody to catch me on that in the right harmony. But, it was all about accountability for me, and that made it easier for me to know if I'm self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging is also when you allow someone else to hurt you.
Yes.
Shit.
Yes.
Damn.
When you know in advance and allow
the person could be telling you you're self-sabotaging your whole situation while they're on your team, and guess what? They right, because you keeping them on your team is you self-sabotaging. That's the awakening I had.
Damn, let that breathe for a
Word.
second, man.
And
Thank you,
write
Lucky
that
Daye.
down.
Shit, I've been paying the wrong people for my sessions. It just came to you, dog. Hell, I'm doing.
Lucky.
Wow.
Does the honesty that you exhibit in your real life communication, does that help the songwriting? Or is it more the honesty that you share that we all hear in the songwriting help to strengthen your communication in real life?
No, I think it's definitely the honesty and the hope, I guess, the expectation I expect from people, human beings. Like, I like to still think that everybody is amazing, and I'm always gonna think that. But amazing in their own right is how I switched it now. Like, everybody's right, so
Right, because it's all different perspectives.
So I can't be like mad for real. I have to try to understand, and I like to think I'm the most understanding person on the planet.
Wow.
That's what allows me to write.
Uh-huh.
I try to understand. I
The
want to
empathy.
understand. Yeah. Even if you hate me, I want to know why. Like, I want to understand.
This makes sense for why you also write so well for women. Because I feel like you're able to jump out of your own perspective and gain another's. Do you have to go into a very different mode when you know you're writing for a woman, or is it as easy as just switching the pronouns?
No, it's not even switching pronouns. Sometimes I don't like to say pronouns. If I just make it about you, then you could be anybody.
Word?
Yeah.
Yo. This dude, man.
Mic drop. That's true.
Yo, bro. This shit is good, dog.
It is. It's cathartic.
I'm sorry, I came back so deep. Pause.
Man, I love it, dog.
No Diddy, no Diddy.
Whoa.
What? No Diddy.
You in a pause free zone, bro. I'm too grown to be pausing. I don't care. I don't.
This is the opposite.
It's a lot going on right now. You gotta keep it clear.
So, what kind? I'm just if the one you say you were in a relationship that didn't it ran its course.
Yeah, it ran its course.
Let's use that word. The person to be with you, what appeals to you? You have a lot that is appealing, but what appeals to you in a woman?
That's just what appeals to Cupid. Let me think.
Not Cupid. Yeah, that's a wild way to put that.
What caught you? Like your last relationship. What was it about her that
the
that
initial
grabbed you?
attraction.
Man, the initial attraction of my last relationship was that she wasn't so perfect, and she wasn't afraid to be not perfect. So I saw something that I could be of help to, and something that she could be of help to for me. Because if you able to recognize that you're not perfect, you can help me understand you better. And if I'm able to recognize that you're not perfect, I'm able to find a place where I can help you. You know, like it's a tit for tat. It's a tit for tat. She know what I'm talking about. Libra gang.
Yeah. And so, how do you break up?
What do you mean? How you break up?
Like, is it text? Is it on the phone? Is it?
Is it through a song?
You know, is it through a song? Do we sit
I ain't
down?
never tried that. I gotta try that.
Ah, see what you done did, Tracy.
Brainstorm
A
session.
lot of girls think that song about her. Like that's just the hardest. It's time to go conversation.
Yeah, nah, my breakup easy. It's not hard. It's kind of like, what are we doing? You feel me? And I'm like, I want you to tell me what we doing. I'm like, well, that's not what I'm trying to do. Maybe we should do that later, not today.
Let's table that.
Let's put a bookmark in this. There's so many ways you can do it.
Oh my gosh.
Lonnie Lights, you got a question? You're a 21-year-old, man.
Nah, I'm learning game from him. He's
Not I'm learning game.
We could do a school. What's up? I can come every 2 times, every 2 months.
Come through, because I'm learning shit. I thought I knew something. Wow. We're going to go to these phone lines, 888-742-3345. Nick, what up? Nick is in L.A. Nick, what's popping? Nick, what we doing, Nick? Nick.
What's up?
All right, Nick ain't there. All right. I want to talk about this song, Boy Bye. That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
It really is.
Because Ari is one of my favorite artists. Who I love to play here all the time.
Ari Lennox.
I just think she's so honest and transparent and so her, unapologetically. I look at her sometimes when she gets on her Instagram and just have the camera pointed at the ceiling and you only hear her voice in the background.
I love that so much.
Yeah, but for some reason I'm just looking at the ceiling listening to her. You know what I mean?
I was talking about a couch or something.
Yeah, what was that environment like working with y'all work together so well?
I love Ari. Her perspective is her perspective, and that's what I love about her. We get in the studio, and I have to be very careful with her because she's an artist as well.
Yeah.
And we are sensitive.
Yeah.
So she's a little more sensitive. If you say the wrong thing one time, you out.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Like her heart is very fragile, and I feel like that's what made me like attracted to wanting to work with her. Like so bad. Like that vulnerability, that I don't know, it does something for me. It's like, okay, that's a lot of creative colors and paint in there. Like I want to get in there. So, but that session was, she called. I pulled up with my homie Mike Hunnit. Shout out to Mike, and then she started talking about her man or whoever she was dealing with at the time. And it was just like, all right, bet, we're using that. It's easy to write with her.
Yeah.
Anything she say is a song.
It is, right?
Yeah, everything she says. So you get in the studio with her, I mean, just write the first thing she says, and as long as you know how to sing, you can put a melody to it. She don't write either. She just go in the booth and just start singing. I don't know how she do that.
Okay, well, that was a pretty horrible attempt, but at least you made it.
Terrible attempt. I gotta scream again. I ain't gonna do it.
No, okay.
But nah, she's one of the most powerful voices in R&B right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I like everything about her and her style, what she presents to the culture. Let's play that Boy Bye, and we're going to come back. Lucky Daye is here. Sway in the Morning, Shade 45, Heather B, Tracy G. Now that's music, Kalani. What kind of music you should be listening to, young man? Chord progression.
Yeah.
Singing in key.
Yeah.
The warmth on the mix. Jake, you an engineer. Can you speak to the mixing that you're hearing right now, the prowess?
I mean, that's beautiful music right there. Everything's balanced, clear, warmth, everything you want from a record. It just hits your ears exactly how you want it to.
Oh, wow.
Talk
Boy, bounce some bars right there, man. Let me ask you this, Lucky Daye. First of all, it's great to have you up here. We were excited when you came across the list. Well, you came here years ago, and this is before the weight of accolades that you receive now. You mentioned that music has cost you a lot. Music has cost me a lot. How do you feel about that today?
I feel like the reward is greater than the sacrifice. Yeah, like just what I see, the trajectory of what things can be, like that keeps me going. And honestly, like I pray every day. Like I try to pray that my adversities equal and multiply my benefits, because I know what I've been through.
Wait, hold on,
Is
man.
it another earthquake?
Another earthquake. We bringing it.
That's the power you coming with,
Okay,
Lucky.
damn, bro, you shaking up the world.
We bringing it in. We bringing it in.
In that game, boy.
I'm gonna talk to God about it.
But so you said the rewards are a lot greater than the sacrifice,
Yes.
right?
Yes, definitely. The rewards are way greater than the sacrifice, and it keeps me pushing. And my like I was saying, I pray that my adversities and failures, they multiply my benefits because I know what I've been through, and I've been homeless for probably longer than I've been an artist. Still
longer than I've
You were
been
homeless
an artist.
longer than you were an artist?
Yeah. So I know I still got more to go.
Homeless like shelter homeless or park
Nah,
bench
like
homeless?
on the beach.
Sleeping on the beach?
Yeah. San Pedro.
San Pedro Beach?
Yeah.
With blankets?
No, I mean I use blankets. Yeah, if I had blankets. But I had a cousin who had a crib on the army base in San Pedro, Fort something, and he would let me stay with us sometimes. So sometimes he would give me his stuff, and I was just like, got blankets, as long as I drank a bottle, a fifth of Hennessy with him, I could chill in his crib. Or like he'll let me fall asleep on his couch.
Yeah, but you had to drink the
I
Hennessy.
had to drink the Henny. Ugh.
Ugh, that's a nasty exchange right there for some sleep.
Yeah. Hey, we made it.
You made it. That's amazing, bro. Were you writing at that time too?
Yeah, I was making my first album when I was over there. That was 2017, 2016. Yeah.
What was the one project? What was it called?
That was the Painted.
The Painted.
Yep.
So you made Painted homeless.
Yeah.
Babyface is on Painted.
No, Babyface is after.
He's after Painted.
Yeah, Painted. I didn't think it was gonna be anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I was ready to go home. Like I tried to go all the way to the point of like, okay, God, now it's clear that this ain't my purpose. I tried to go all the way to the point of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I got to the end.
Mm-hmm.
I got right to the end.
And what brought you back?
My fans, they like the music, and I don't know, they just brought me back to life. So everything I do is for them. It's really not for no accolades. Like I never tried to make a radio song until I made Over.
Mm-hmm.
I did that on purpose, and every song before that was just for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And once I saw what that song made the people do or like feel, and it made people smile, people be like happy to hear it and singing along, and that's what inspired me to create this new album. Like, let me make an album showing them who I really am that makes them feel good, like make them feel like they could be free, make them feel like they could be fierce. It's okay if you're losing somebody to gain and multiply it. Like it's okay. It's okay.
I have to say, man, with no pretentiousness, this is one of my favorite conversations happening on this platform, bro.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I've had a lot of them.
I know.
So I'm
the
really
best one.
Yeah, man. I'm really enjoying this conversation and your growth and your honesty.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, that's what appeals to me.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
On.
That's when you activate my honesty. Brother, I'm proud of you.
Thank
Keep
you so
going.
much.
You ain't even done with the first quarter.
Not at all.
And R&B was never there.
Never, ever.
Shout
ever.
out to Usher too, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Usher and shout out to Beyonce
And Beyonce, right? Chris Brown.
and Chris Brown.
My brother Chris Brown. I
Yes.
love what they're doing.
I love everything that we move. This train is moving, man. The R&B train is not. It's not that it's dead. It's that they couldn't recognize it. It's bigger than ever right now.
Bigger than ever.
Yeah.
And Usher put that shit on his shoulders too.
Word.
And on a shirt.
And shout out to Victoria Monet.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Lucky Daye. Give it up for Lucky Daye, man. Album will be coming out. The single coming out 4/19.
Yep. Added up is 420.
HERicane.
Album coming out soon. That's You was co-written by Bruno Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And since you brought it up, brother, we're going to end the show with Over, right? But I want to thank you for coming through. And let's
Thank you
keep
for
doing
having
it.
me,
Let's
man.
keep building, man.
Of course.
I got to see you live now.
Yeah, that's
All right.
the missing piece.
That's what I want you to
Yeah, I
do.
got to see you live, man. I got to see the crowd. I
Hey.
got to see the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
That's the button flick on. That's when you see the.
That's when it's
I
happening.
don't know who comes out.
Really? I'll be there. And if you guys want to use any of this interview, the intro included for interludes or any segues on the project, it's clear.
It's on
say
you.
that.
It's greenlit right
literally
here.
trying to
I
clear
said
some
it on the
things.
show. Yeah, no, you ain't got to worry about me. You ain't even got to pay me. Just spell my name right.
Hey, Sway in the morning.
Did I make that?
Hey.
I can't. I don't lose. Yo, Lucky Daye, love you, man. Give it up for Lucky Daye.
Can't miss. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man. I tried to miss that shit, Sam. It's just hard for me to miss.